Yeah, I already knew that wasn't gonna fill you up.
Hey, now that was awesome! Again? Oh, man.
It was indeed a thing of awe. Just as I remember. Crowds chanting my name. Music that thrilled the soul. My every sense afire. Until the moment the curtain fell.
And?
That's gone.
And that's the thing. It's exactly as I remember. I have already taken this path. Hermes, I do not need to take it again.
You don't need to keep helping me.
It's kind of you to keep trying to help me, young master, but I fear I'm beyond help. You'll only end up joining me in my malaise.
No, don't say that.
Why do you persist so? Surely I have not earned such dedication.
Well, you don't need to earn it. That's just what I do. Lucky for you, I figured this might happen. Come on!
Where are we going?
Go where? There's nowhere for me to go, Hermes, and nothing for me left to do.
Yeah, there is. Come on, old timer. She's not gonna wait around all night.
Who's she? Grace? Eurydice?
Huh. It's snowing. It's a lovely view. But why have you brought me all the way up here?
To meet me, I think.
Ah, there it is.
My. If it isn't Grace, last of the muses. Why, I haven't seen you since,
Since I denied you your vengeance against Persephone? Yeah. Sorry about that. I kind of thought you'd...
drifted off into the proverbial sunset? Succumbed to oblivion? I thought so too, but it seems it was not meant to be.
I guess that explains why you've returned from the dead. But not how. I thought that required a great sacrifice of some kind.
A price I paid long ago, or so Master Hermes recently informed me. Not that mortal life has brought me any solace.
Yeah, Hermes said you were feeling a bit lost. They thought that maybe I could help.
My new love at last. Hey, in theory, hold on. In theory, Grace in my original playthrough did not end up with anyone, right? No, Freddy died. You know what? Screw it. I'm going for it. Hold on.
Aha! What better love for the bard than the last of the muses? A brilliant plan, Hermes!
Wait, what?
I'd given up on the search. It did not even occur to me that you, Grace, the very one who stole my revenge, would also steal my heart.
That face from Hermes.
Whoa. Hold your horses, big guy. That is so not what we're doing here.
I don't know.
Oh, it's a very romantic spot.
Yeah, kinda. But no. No, Hermes wanted us to talk. They thought I could help you. That's it. That's it.
You do this often?
That's rather thoughtful of them. Is this something you do, Grace? Offer advice to ancient beings at a bit of a crossroads?
You know, I want to say no to that, but all the evidence lately says otherwise.
Okay.
Very well. I'm at your disposal, dear muse.
Nice view.
Wonders beyond imagining. Once I would have sworn only gods could live in such a place.
So, I'm not really sure where to begin with this.
Tell me what you've been up to.
Tell me what you've been up to since we met. Persephone must have been hungry for vengeance, I imagine.
Not so much, actually. We've all moved on.
She forgave you? Astounding. But the original question still stands.
Mostly I was in charge of reintroducing the idols to the mortal world. Interviews, talking to world leaders, it was a whole thing.
Was. The effort is complete, then?
I guess? I thought it would shake the entire world. Even the idols did. I mean, finding out the gods of the ancient world were real. But everyone, I don't know, got used to the idea. Really quickly. Or they just thought it was a big conspiracy. They all kind of moved on.
Oh.
So there's not much for me to do anymore. I guess you could say I'm kind of between gigs now.
You seem a bit lost yourself.
Forgive me the observation, but it appears that you're at something of a crossroads of your own.
I guess I am, yeah.
No romance, then? No love of the ages to keep you occupied as you decide what to do next?
Not really. Lots of friends and lots of friendly advice, but that's about it.
Now that's a sad state of affairs.
That's fine, honestly. Of all the problems I have, that part I'm fine with. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you and I are kind of in the same boat.
With one major difference. I lived my mortal life. You, despite being immortal, have yet to live even that much.
There is that. Still, you're probably as close as I'm gonna get to someone who will know what I'm going through.
So you coming here tonight was not entirely for my benefit? Not to fear, Grace. I'll keep your secret.
What do you know about me?
How much do you know about me? Other than, of course, our delightful first meeting back in the underworld?
I know you wanted revenge on Persephone for helping Hades trick you.
More or less. It was my own fault, looking back at Eurydice, but then again, they both knew I would. Who could not?
And I know you were quite a musician back in the day. The equal of any muse, and possibly better.
That's quite the compliment.
Persephone said it, not me.
Ooh, an even greater compliment.
Yeah, don't get too full of yourself, Mr. Bard of the Ages. That's all I really know.
I have to ask, did you come to the concert tonight?
Of course. I heard the Orpheus was appearing in concert. Who wouldn't want to go to that? I mean, it was incredible. The control you have when you play your instruments. I didn't think it was possible for a harp to rock.
Oh, stop. No, don't stop. I want to hear some more.
Shut up. You know how good you are.
Yes, I suppose that's part of the problem. I mastered my craft. I had my cheering crowds. None of this is new.
It doesn't matter that everything's changed. There are instruments, heck, countries that you've never even heard of.
True, but how different would it all be, really? No, I fear tonight was my last concert in the modern world.
All right.
So, if you know so little about me, Grace, why are you so eager to help?
Well, I felt a little bad after what happened.
Keeping me from a vengeance that I'd waited thousands of years to enact.
Yeah?
Truth be told, the vengeance was hollow. I welcomed oblivion, but it appears that oblivion was not ready to welcome me. Nevertheless, it's not your fault. You've no obligation to aid me. You must know that.
Sure. But if I can help, shouldn't I at least try?
I suspect most would answer that question with a no, but it appears you're not most people, are you?
Alright, so what now?
So, here we are, Grace. How do we decide what to do next?
Tell me honestly, what made you want to come back?
I assumed my story had reached its completion. Cue the snickering by the chorus.
I'm sorry?
A theater joke.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose what I'm searching for is a proper ending.
Or the next chapter. I guess there's only one way to resolve this. I hope you're not too tired from your concert.
Orpheus? Too tired for a song? You must be joking.
Tell me what's the plan for you?
I'm just not inspired.
What's the thing we do to get this furnace fired?
Oh, I'm tired. Far too tired to choose.
Cue the muse. I'm what you could use.
I'm sick of every phrase of those tunes I sing. But when this rhythm plays,
Your soul takes wing. Here's the thing. Your wall could use some breaking, raising stakes in the choices you'll be making. Are you open to it? There's something you might have missed, and that's that you now exist. You're out of the bell jar, you're mortal. Are you open to it? Are you open to it? To hunting a savage boar, to opening a general store, to drifting a sports car, to writing a memoir, to stalking a film star. Are you open to it?
I'm listening.
It's good you're keen.
But first, what's a film star mean?
Oh, an actor.
I'm stalking an actor.
Yeah.
I'm not open to it. You might have some boar to chase, but now is a foreign place.
It feels like you're barking. Come on now, be open to it.
This world is so strange to me, but much more importantly, letting go, living free, being arbitrary, that's a life on the surface, Grace. Give me one crucial role, give me one lofty goal, life must have a purpose, Grace. Building lore, seeking something profound.
It's more wrestling life to the ground.
There's something you said before.
The hunting the savage boar.
No, not that. Well, yes, that. The danger. Am I open to it? It's either I best the boar or end up a mess of gore. To triumph or fall flat. I might be open to it. To have so much resting on a single decision? An entire life?
I've been there. Big decisions are hard.
The fates have always decided for me.
Well, now you get to decide.
I once walked among the ghouls, I'm now under different rules. I'm fragile, I'm fleeting, I'm finite, I'm open to it. I'll live as a mortal man and drink all the life I can. This heart's really beating, I hear it, I'm open to it. The wild wind will fling you round, who knows where it puts me down.
A park seat,
A corn crop, a whale's throat,
a dress shop,
a sailboat, a cliff top. I'm open to it,
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 open to it.
I wonder how that choice affects.
So, we feeling good? Look good? Hopeful, even. That's good, right?
You know, for the first time in a long time, I think I really am.
Ha! Yes! I knew taking you to Grace was the right move. She is the queen of pep talks.
I can't say I know what that means, but you know what? I'll learn. I'll learn everything I can about this new world.
So, let's first on the plan. You picked a place to go? Anything you really want to see?
That's fantastic.
Fresh fields lie before me, ready for my feet. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat. Bent down and broken, flattened, and then next day they're reaching up again. Fresh fields lie before me, ready for my feet. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat.
If he ends up alone, I should have gone with Hermes. I'll do this for you and write a memoir. Why not? Immortal life.
Well, fine. You win again. I miss Orpheus. He was fun. How about you, Corone? You ever wanted to go to the mortal world? I guess, actually, we need a pretty big glamour.
Yeah, huge glamour.
You know, I used to be worried about you, me, Grace, and all the idols. Times were really looking rough. But now I think are gonna be all right. Another game? Oh, a different game. What, you worried I'm gonna beat you this time? All right, well, where do you store your games? Where do you store anything on this boat? You know what? Don't tell me. I think that I'm gonna buy you a console. No, not that one. that one's not a good one. But the one I get you is going to be the superior one. You'll see. You'll love it. We're gonna have so many games, and not even just single player ones. They're ones that you can play together. And I can beat you. Then you'll get yours. I'm kidding.
That's game is starting ground. We'd like to nice the people lurking in it. The game was built on Territory 6 cast. Okay. I should have probably finished this episode last time. I thought it was gonna be a little bit longer. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. That was shorter than I imagined. That was gonna be a little bit longer. But yeah, it has, various endings in that. So I guess I picked the ending where he did not find any love and just ended up with a mortal life. I really thought I was holding out hope that maybe at the end they would say that Eurydice was gonna come back and I would have a chance to be with her or something. Because that's the story, Orpheus and Eurydice. So I thought, I don't know, they would give him his happy ending since he failed to save her. But I guess not. I really had to choose one of the other ones. If that was the case, really should have gone with Hermes at that point. But, oh well. I didn't know. I was kind of holding on. I actually didn't think, like, I thought that at the end, if you held out long enough, like, Eurydice would come back and you would find out she's still alive or something. But, well, that was my playthrough. I don't know how many people ended up with that ending, so maybe it's unique for you guys. I'll be doing a breakdown of this one to see how many variations. The songs were not as complex this time. Actually, they were very simple. I don't think I ever saw more than 2 choices. Yeah, I think every song only had one choice. Literally just one choice. It was very simple. Like, it's not as complex as the base game. Jesus Christ, those dialogue trees were intense. But this one was, yeah, every song had a red, blue, green choice, and that's it. I think where he did the concert, you could choose what instruments to play, so maybe that has a bit of variation, but that's not more like dialogue, that's just more like tone. So, yeah, a lot simpler. I mean, it is a DLC, so they weren't going to go full out, like making these complex songs like in the original game, so I get it. But I did expect at least the DLC to have one, complex song with various dialogues, but it was just instrumental. That was the most complex thing they did. So, alright. I'll be starting this week on the variations on this to see how much it could change. I imagine you could have... Well, right? I'm imagining I could have ended up with Hermes or Cupid or someone else, I think. Or is it always I end up as immortal at the end and I find no love? That's pretty depressing. Anyway, I'll check and see, and I'll start posting tomorrow. See you guys next time.